Today is a nice sunny day, Sunday. Since morning it's hot and sunny. We're going out for a swim and to the mountain view as well. So this is all the equipment which we have for our swimming. On Sundays we have a cockpit stadium over there on the left, and it's gonna be very busy with many people coming to participate in this event. Local Filipino people. Already can hear music from there. That's why every Sunday we escape. It's quite chill to have this Red Hot Chili Peppers on background. Ooh. And we gonna go into this all color water. This is our road. There's a cockpit stadium like it just right over there. So this is the driveway next to the beach. They're growing corn on both sides of this driveway. Sometimes we like to go for a walk. Not bad for the beach, isn't it? It's a fisherman village actually. So this beach is actually 10 minutes away from our home by walk and only a 3-minute drive on a bike. And this is a marine sanctuary. So fishing on a boat with engine, with petrol engine is prohibited. That's why over here is always quiet, because all fishermen they use paddle boats. Water is crystal clear. It's a very alive beach because it have all sorts of life here, with snakes, fish, crabs. So this is a type of fisherman boat which they use for their recreational fishing. And this is the huts where they keep their boat. It's like boat parking there. Apparently they cannot catch a lot, I think by law, because at evening time we always see Coast Guard coming with projector light, checking for nets and for the fishing. So it's kind of regulated fishing here, that's why it's so quiet. And it's a low tide now. Normally the water goes all the way to the shore. And right after the beach, which is right over there, we drive up on these hills for a view and picnic. It's very quiet here, not even local Filipino people living in this area. And the walk itself is amazing. You get to see a view on both sides of the island. From this side and from another side when we get on top. when we go on this hill for the first time, I was thinking it would be good to have it as our property for our place of living. There is already somebody living there. We know it's Filipino people renting this house to the Dodge tenant. And this is another side of the island. You get view on the Dumaguete Negro side, and here is a Cebu side. Don't need to go to Bohol to see Chocolate Hills. You can walk over them right over here. It's truly amazing how close everything here is. Just 20 minutes ago we were swimming on the sea, in the sea, and now we're walking on hills and fields and enjoying this view. So basically here is right in front of us is Cebu Island. Over there behind the clouds is Negros Island with Dumaguete City. Over there on a clear day you can see Mindanao Island, and right over here on a clear day you can easily see Bohol Island. I can actually see it through the haze now, but I'm not sure if camera can see it. So this island of Siquijore is strategically located, surrounded by 3 major islands in the Philippines: Mindanao, Cebu and Negros, and it's pretty close. It's only 50 minutes to Dumaguete, and it's actually 4 hours to the Cebu city, but to the Oslo over here it's also pretty close. You can even go on a fisherman boat. But land here is amazing. When you look at it, you're trying to imagine what would be built over here on this like flat surface. We were thinking about some factory for producing coconut oil and another produce. Hear how trees are dancing. How's that for a view, huh? It's not England, it's not Scotland, it's not Australia. I don't know. I cannot find views like this in Australia, but it's not in New Zealand. It's Philippines, and just one of 7,000 islands, and such a beauty. Hard to believe they have like the 7,000 islands, and what every island have like such a beautiful places in atmosphere. Well, I'm here on top of the hill, and they have these milestones, which basically says that like this is the border between Larina and Enrique Evaluielo. So this is this way is Enrique Evaluielo, and so that you know we living here. If you can see this tower, cell phone tower over there, so like our house somewhere there, and on this side they have Lorena Barangay. Let me show you a bit more. It's really worth sharing these views. Today's a nice sunny day. Everything's so visible. Wow. Who would not like to walk on the walkways like that, huh? Everybody would like it. Well, you can walk here with me. Nice valleys with coconut trees. Siquijore is not a very touristy island. Most of Siquijore is just local Filipino people. Of course, if you're going to the places like San Jose, mainly San Jose, this is like next to the Siquijore town itself, where they have a ferry. So over there, lots of tourists. Here we haven't seen in 2 months any like tourist white people at all. Quite often we see some people crossing, doing like a round bike trip around the island on a bike. So normally it's Chinese tourists, Korean tourists, and yes, some European tourists as well. They cross this island too. But to the places we go, like this beach, like this hills, not even once we saw anybody. And just give you this excitement every time when you see some foreign tourists. You feel happy to see them because you don't get to see them very often. Yeah, it's another beauty of Siquijore Island. We just put our yoga mat over here, and this is the reward you get. You can just throw your yoga mat on top of the hill and chillax, breathe fresh air, filled with all of this greenery. It's amazing.